My name's Dee with Mobile Home Flipper. I am coming to you from an amazing opportunity that we just came across. We actually just bought this one. This is not for the faint at heart. I was definitely gutted for many different reasons, down to the studs. We actually just bought this one from the park. Another video ends up detailing how that story went and the reasons for it, as well as also how I came across it. So let me about some key things while we're in here. The thing that's a benefit with this home is that it's a newer home. Okay, so building practices, building standards due to HUD code, which is a nationwide building standard for all manufactured homes built throughout the U.S., has improved quite a bit over the years. And so this era of home, which is a 2007, definitely has a different building standard than your 1970s home. And so that's another reason why we decided to take this one on, just because we know that we're working with something different and a little bit easier to manage and work with, and we don't have to worry about some of the pitfalls that you have with some of the older homes that require a complete gut job, if you will. Some of the issues that we did come across on this home, so I'll just take you through a quick little tour. In a lot of cases, you are going to find pretty consistently water damage in a lot of manufactured homes. The unfortunate thing is even though this is a 2007, they continue to use particle board. Okay? Particle board is essentially cardboard. When that gets wet, it does not fare well at all. In fact, actually, if you take a look at what this looks like over here, if we zoom in, it's just basically sawdust. And when you get sawdust wet, look what happens. Now, the stuff that's down here, this is batten. That helps insulate from underneath. And typically what you have underneath there is going to be a liner that's going to be underneath the home holding this up so that you end up having your underbelly protected from unwanted guests, if you will, and pests. Normally, that's the case. As well as also what you're going to end up having is an opportunity for it to help with insulation for the warmth of the home, because a lot of these are up off of the ground. And then also it helps with protecting pipes and ducts and other things like that as well. And also the electrical on the home. Now, with this water leak can come from a variety of different things. It could have come from, the wonderful laundry area there, connection there that's poor. Could end up coming from any of the numerous plumbing connections that we have in this area. If you notice in this area, there's tons of plumbing. Now, the thing with manufactured housing, mobile homes, is you have plumbing underneath that sits right up underneath. So it comes up underneath the home, okay? And if there is a leak under the home and it's spraying up, it's going to make this vulnerable as well. So it doesn't always necessarily have to be from the top. It could be spraying up from the bottom and causing this wonderful particle board to become that. So those are some additional things to be aware of and that are kind of unique to manufactured homes. One of the biggest problems that we have within mobile homes, probably one of the arch nemesis, if you will, to manufactured homes is water. Another thing that we have going on over here is that this side of the house, up where the eave is, on the outside of it, there's some vulnerability and leaking coming in from the swamp cooler. Okay, so in my area, we use swamp coolers, evaporative coolers. In a lot of your more humid areas, these just don't work so well, and you actually need central AC. So there was leaking, as you can see. Look at that. Boop. Okay, that's taken place not only on the inside, but also on the roof. Gone down, you have fascia. It's gone down in the fascia, gone down in the wall. It's another reason why you've got peeling over there. And that's why you have some of the accumulation of water over there, and that's why you got that issue as well. So there's a couple different areas where we've got issues from water on this home. The one thing that's really nice with this home is that it's the more modern day version of PEX, if you will, that is being used. A lot of your manufactured homes had various different types of plumbing that was used. One of them being polybutylene, and that's basically that gray stuff. It was kind of the precursor to PEX, the white and the multicolored PEX that's out there. And with the polybutylene, a lot of times the connection points end up being compromised and you just have leaks that just start. All of a sudden just will start. It doesn't matter what type of temperature you have. They just give way just because they're not necessarily the best plumbing option to be using especially when you're working with a manufactured home. So that's another thing that was a benefit with this. The roof's in great condition. The exterior's in great condition overall. We do have some cleanup on the outside that we need to do. But other than that, this is going to end up being a great open floor plan. When you first come in, that's the thing that we loved about it. There's the kitchen. We have a little island there, right? Family room. You have a bedroom, nice decent sized bedroom. You have the bathroom, master bath with a closet, okay? You have a hall bathroom. You have your laundry area over there. Obviously, you have your back door. Got your electrical panel over there. We have a heater here. Nice large bedroom here. The thing that's awesome about it is also look at the vaults. It opens up the rooms quite a bit. Then we have another bedroom over here. So it's going to be a great home. Nice size home. We also have the water heater. If it was here, it would be here in this location as well. And it's gas. And it's got all the connection points there. So it's going to end up being a great little floor plan. Nice home for somebody. The other thing, too, I want to point out while I'm in here is, thankfully, it was the park that did the demo. And a lot of your homes that you come across, you're going to have situations where there might be an issue with the VIN number. Okay? These aren't personal property. They're like cars. They have VIN numbers. They have titles to them, unless they're sitting on land and they've been affixed to the land from a legal process with the court, with the county. So with that being said, in some cases you're going to have a VIN verification that you're going to need to have done. In some cases, if the title was lost or just to prove if there was, basically, let's say if there was 2 homes in 2 different locations with the same VIN number. Sometimes some weird things like that happen. If the home is getting financing done on it, they're going to want to have VIN verification in a lot of cases. Sometimes the park's going to require that. In some cases, the county's going to require that in order to issue a new title on the home, if it's still considered personal property. So with most manufactured homes, since they've been being manufactured, a lot of your cabinetry in the home will have something, especially if it's post-HUD, okay? It's going to have a document like this. It's called a data plate. And it's going to have all the data associated with the home. So you can go ahead and see who the manufacturer was, that information there, location, all that jazz. This is just informative for you to be able to understand where to look. Now, if you don't have that type of information, a data plate, a lot of times it's going to be in cabinetry. It could be on the backside of a door that covers the furnace or the water heater. In other cases, if all of that stuff has already been taken out and redone, refurbished, then it's going to be on the front where the tongues attach, and that's basically the tow bar that hooks on, the triangle that hooks on for each portable section. Typically on the front of cross member of the home, that's where your VINs are going to be. So if you ever have to do a VIN verification, those are some other pointers. If you're doing a complete gut and remodel, make sure you hold on to that piece of paper. It might come in handy in the near future. This is Dee with Mobile Home Flipper, signing off.